ugly damn thing. What y'all on, man? Bitch, got crawl on the street. If you ain't after cheese, then you go and leave. I just bought a new chill for me. Pick up on the way home. Flip it, toss it, put it up with $1 lost. Niggas is cashew, walnuts, salty. Go get y'all's up. Puffin' on jokes up. I still score with no post up. Oh, don't throw my shit off, man. I hate when they shit do that. You would think they twins. Bitches tell me what the. Hey, don't do that. That bitch gonna play 10 minutes after I open the tab up. Slide that bitch over. Play with me, man. Hell no. Matter of fact, it'll be quite dumb of you to think I wouldn't follow through. Go tune in. Petty Goblin and all that shit. We're gonna start this reaction in a minute though, y'all. Man, what y'all on, man? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Mic broke, but it still work. Putting this bitch to use. She gon' suck me shit. Be quiet, dumb if you think I wouldn't follow through. Put the same healers on your cheeks under the roof. Damn. Mama said she wanna feel me in the roof. Hey, roof, we got plays in the roof. Make some fools on the day you don't know what to do. You say you true, but that fool she giving me the flu. It was finger licking good, she don't need a douche. It'll be dumb of you to pull her with the wood out of tool. It'll be dumb of you. Dumb. But that shit would be dumb of you. It'll be dumb of you. Promise to God, boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'll be dumb of you. On my granny grave, that shit would be dumb of you. It'll be dumb of you. Hold on. If you can reach it, you can grab it. Dre hop, I'm a savage. Learn how to pro hop. I ain't never hopscotch. Then I touch my jury, that's a hot pot. Make a market, give him daddy bacon. Underground a nigga on the spot, only when it's necessary. Can't believe it's beefing out. Shit we doing literary, you gon' have to read about it. But ain't no need to weep about it. It'll be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'll be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'll be dumb of you. It'll be quite dumb of you to think I wouldn't follow through, I promise. That shit would be dumb of you. It'll be dumb of you. Y'all on, man. Hope y'all having a blessed week. Whatever you wanna call it.
Yeah, that's fine. But also, Cougar do me like that. Dominican Republic. Remember we went to Dominican Republic? Yeah. Man, I'm talking about literally saw me at the little pool party. We walking by. And she was like, hi. I was like, what's happening? And she was like, where you finna go? I'm like, she was in this bitch. She was like, wanna go with me? I'm like, shit. I'm like, hey, I tell you, hey, listen. Bitch, we in Dominican Republic, I will do you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dance and play it out. Do you in this motherfucker?
I will do you in this motherfucker. That is I will do you in this motherfucker.
When you woke up,
scooting to her and shit. But it went to the Dominican. Not the guns loose.
Don't let that little gray hair stop you, y'all.
Let that gray hair stop you, bro. I'm telling you, don't let the gray hair stop you. Oh, yeah. I'm a firm believer of that.
Take time, she sit down, them titties.
I ain't letting the gray hair stop me. I ain't letting a little belly stop me. What else? I ain't letting the little back fats. Hey, you want some dick, baby? If you pretty enough, you might just receive some.
Sit right on top of the
You act right, you might receive some. I put it like that.
If the nipples don't poke out,
shit ain't just getting passed out though.
Fat man nipples, where they just be smooth.
My boy Sababi said it best. Fucking me. What you say, fool? Damn. Brain fart. Ain't shit free when I'm selling dick. Fuck you talking about? Selling dick.
Like fat dude, they just be smooth. Nah, I'm up like that. Like you do like this, and the bitch go like this. Stick up. Yeah, I like them.
So, okay, so what type of woman
stick
you
up dick.
You just need a broad that let you go fishing. Okay.
Bag in this
Somebody
bitch.
like
Bag.
I ain't gonna lie.
With Sheryl,
I
Underwood.
like some slow pace.
Ah, yes it is.
Don't like
Oh,
to be not known by everybody.
We really accepting of a lot of bullshit that wouldn't be on.
Name the bullshit that we be on.
42, right?
Yeah.
I fuck with you if you used to be a hoe. Long ass, you ain't still living in the city you was over there.
Well, she don't have enough money to leave us.
What I'm saying though, like you live in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
she don't got nothing money to leave the city. What you been doing with your hoe?
We ain't never gonna go there.
True that.
So it's just like don't nobody here know you.
So you don't want nobody with as soon as you land with it's niggas on stakeout for you.
Right. I don't want to introduce her to money bag. She be like, no, look, come on. It's like feet, man.
I'm not you didn't use to call you Jobo. Remember that?
Oh shit! Imagine that. I can't imagine that shit.
That's discretion. You go to any city.
Yeah, true. That's
all. You may have shaken hands with somebody I dealt with.
These days, ain't no discretion.
But that's respect. The number, what I tell people is respect whoever I'm sitting with, whoever I'm riding with. Respect. If you ever respect
I respect them old school niggas.
Yeah.
They don't even care nothing about it.
Listen, don't say nothing, don't talk nothing.
She with me now.
Only a bitch ass dude would want to talk about. You know I had your girl. Nigga, shut up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I got some cover courtesy of this show. If y'all close partners, that's different.
If you don't even know me and we walk into the barbecue, nigga, don't say shit. Give me the look. No, I want a nigga to give me the look. You know, we meet up at the potato salad, those niggas don't say shit. Yeah, we meet up. As soon as I put a spoon in, don't say one fucking word. Why? Because this nigga will kill you. And then he gonna kill me. He gonna kill you first.
Oh my lord.
So I can suffer. And then gonna kill me.
That's why me and him friend. We don't like the same kind of chicks. We'll never clash.
You feel me? That's how I think. That's why me and my boys ain't never had no issues in that box.
So you can build the empire.
You like what you like, gang?
And look back and go, baby, we did it.
I like what like me. I'm sure every nigga like that though.
After show, do you ever feel?
Okay, don't get me wrong. I like what I like. Sometimes like what like you might be the way to go sometimes.
What part of it?
The piece.
True that.
Because I don't do a lot after the show. I just go back to the room and shit and go to sleep and get ready to get the next step.
Right.
I ain't really too into the nightlife type shit. But I do be wanting to come home and stuff.
Right. That's
you definitely want some
pussy all the time. Like on the weekend, on my birthday, on shows and shit. That's cool.
I be wanting to
want that love to get picked up from the airport.
That's right.
Get a little breakfast.
You know what's sexy to me?
Somebody pack your bag.
Yes. You know what's sexy to me? A dude that's like, bitch, I'm gonna drive around here one more motherfucking time. If you don't come out with this luggage right now, find your own ride home.
That's the new shit. When you call, that's the cell phone line.
Cell phone line ain't open no more.
No, wait.
I gotta build from
How about the cell phone lock for 5 whole minutes? Bring your ass outside.
You still ain't got your bed.
That's sexy to me.
I'm in front of Inspo.
How about what about bitch don't make me get out this car? That's sexy.
Oh, sex. I thought you said sex. I was like, oh no, Sheryl.
It'd be that little shit that'll really let you
know.
Oh,
Sheryl said sassy, G.
Somebody fuck with you.
I was
like,
gonna
if you
say,
never had a woman go off because they fucked your order up, and she mad like it was her.
Well, I don't see. I don't know.
Told me some shit I ain't even know about myself. Bitch, he allergic to pickles.
Oh shit! Oh,
she said,
make your dick jump.
Like Will Smith and Hitch. Right.
You remember it? Well, you know me.
But can't you get that? Can't you get that with a little more subtlety?
Yeah,
you could. You to remake this.
This the thing about it. Don't know. People have podcasts all the time when they talk about relationships and why this shit don't work. Won't nobody really even say it though. A lot of it's not that it's a lot of bad women or no shit like that. It's just a lot of these women now that's out here, they selfish.
Yes, I was just gonna say they don't really care about nobody else but themselves or their immediate family.
They just got a me first mentality. Like the things that you're saying that a woman
me first and immediate family.
Women just had
anything outside of that, they not trying to give no
feel
real like effort
like the one time you need some shit
or a job too. They'll get half-ass their job too. They're only half-ass you.
Some of y'all suckers let bitches get like that.
I don't do that.
Y'all, it's not a manly thing.
No.
You know, where y'all letting women get away with shit.
Whoa, let shit.
Know, I'm a good woman. You know, I make
a
sandwich and nigga be in the kitchen.
See, she right, but any nigga that ain't standing for that shit, if you know, a woman gonna get away from you, bro. Woman can't get you to do what she want or get you to move how she wants you to move. Motherfucker gonna find their exit, boy.
Hold on,
and make that shit pleasant. I'm make that.
You make the goddamn sandwiches. I mean, to me, I think y'all let do you men feel that y'all let bitches get away with a lot of shit? That's why they feel like they can say flagrant shit to you.
Well, you got these other niggas that let them get away with that shit. Exactly. They get with a real nigga, they can't tell the difference.
They can't tell the difference.
Just like
oh man, talk about it. Talk about it, my boy.
Let me tell you something.
Ain't no such thing as female intuition. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna be 21 of them niggas on this reaction today, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Intuition. What is an intuition? If you couldn't tell a nigga had something on his mind, what's the intuition? If you made a nigga day worse and he was having a bad day, what was your intuition then? Come on.
They don't got women's intuition no more.
I could be talking to you on
I think these days we got more intuition.
Ain't working.
We be really trying
to you on the phone.
Get to the bottom of shit.
And I can hear when you're ready to stop talking.
See, they don't teach like that. Why you don't teach a class?
They don't think. I swear they don't.
What?
You should take a class. This is a lot of motherfuckers.
Maybe they do that here.
A motherfucker think a clingy nigga. A motherfucker mistake a nigga that really don't get a fuck about shit. Human contact, none of that. Cause you show a little bit of tension.
Because it's like you can hear it.
Like, what?
He's tired of talking.
Oh,
and then I go,
crazy.
Hey man, let me holler at you later.
You got a motherfucker be like, say something. That's the type of shit that'll make a nigga hang up and call you right back. What you doing? What you mean you working on the phone? What you said? What you mean late on the night? Late on the day or the night? Like, hello?
Yes, man. Wait, no, I'll tell her, no. Hey, handle your business. Holler at me when you finish. And I'm gonna find something to do. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna play, what's the little game? Candy Crush. What's the little game? I'm good for play games.
Need to find something not to
do. I want my attention in the same time frame that it used to be. Because when shit changed, now I'm getting suspicious. Because I'm a typical Scorpio.
Let me ask you this. You got all the signs and shit. You ever been around a woman and you can tell she wasn't shit? I don't know why nobody deal with her.
Yeah. That's why.
What's some of the shit that you've seen as a woman from women that made you be like, oh, what's going on?
Overt sensitivity. If you always sensitive about stuff, don't talk to me like this. All I said was, what time are you gonna finish this? You see what I'm saying? When you're so sensitive, or everything is a fight. Everything is a
damn. I knew Sheryl was a different motherfucker just seeing her in movies. But hold on, Sheryl talking to her shit. Oh.
Or it's the extreme of the other side. You millie mouth. What you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Bitch, make a decision. Right.
If I'm asking you, it's for a reason. I could just pick some shit easily.
You know what I'm saying? So those are things that bother me personally. But I will.
So you should know that it bother a man. Oh, bro, she already understand that.
I want to change that, but maybe this will work for bitches because there's a lot of bitches out there got men.
No rap. They put up with a lot of that shit. Huh?
Dre on the way coming to get us for Trust Thing. You coming?
Yeah, I just bet. Y'all always do this when I'm in the middle of a reaction. Bet.
For real? How so?
Just a lot of the shit that they talk about, it don't involve we.
Some told me to wait till after this.
They don't want kids. Like, you can tell they don't plan on really long together, real.
But I think that's some women, because of the system.
I'm about down for 1 minute, man.
You're telling us, well, you're the leader. You know, because first thing they want to do, if you can kill or incarcerate the black man, even all the way back from us being dropped off the Cape Coast Castle, who did they need to kill? The Mandingos. Why? Because they was using them chains, snap that neck, trying to get freedom. So if you kill him, then we will lose.
All right, y'all give me a minute, man.
And when women step into the place, now you fast forward, government assistance. I can't have a man in the house.
That's what they want.
Look at Claudine. I can't have a man in the house. Well, I got to have, because I didn't come here by myself. He came first. then God said this is what he needed. So to me, I think we should be fighting to protect us. I can't do nothing by myself. I can't, of everything I have in my career, what did Billy G. Williams say? Success is nothing without someone you love to share it with. Why would I want to have everything I got, but I ain't got no dude to turn to and go back? Look at this. I got the watch. And he go, you got the watch. And then he go, I got the watch. And he go, you got the watch, but you didn't live off me. And I think that's what's different from me and a lot of women. A man, I'm in a male career, stand-up comedy, right? A man says, well,
but it ain't strictly that.
As a man?
Because I swear, some of y'all are funny.
Well, let me ask you this, because a lot of, the social media shit, once again, women say that it take a man for them to be in a soft girl to bring out their femininity. They say they need a...
That is a very real conversation. I thought the shit was just on TV and videos. But this motherfucker's really out here, left and right, with these mindsets. Man, damn. Soft. What the fuck is a soft girl era, man?
Put them in a space where they can have their soft girl era.
And what do that mean? Cause what? Man, I'm a man. What? Just stop saying all this.
They need a man
dumb
to
shit.
out the feminine side.
Imagine you being. What if you was born that nigga? A majority of us is just built like that. All we know is to treat you like a lady. I'm talking about grab your badge, grab the dough, do this, do that. Off bat.
Well,
imagine you do that for motherfucking 8 to 9, it just
okay,
come on.
But
you talking about soft girl, bitch? Move around.
He's going to take out
Eat this motherfucker up and
but
gone.
You need to keep them pots right. If you're gonna go traditional, are you doing your part for what you want to name these things that you want a man to be? What are you bringing to the table?
That's what I told you. They want a whole lot of something. They just want to be catered to. Yeah. You gotta shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's the shit. Like, who the fuck? How I'm gonna cater to you and shut the fuck up? What? I'm gonna cater to you, be the man, shut the fuck up. Nah.
Wow. He expects me to have a... He's holding me to the call you gave me. Call not to tell me.
Well, I don't understand.
Damn near, bro. Damn near called you fruity because you told the bitch her shit stink. Alright.
Grown ass man, you sassy? No.
Sassy because you told her what you...
These days, you tell the bitch her pussy stink. You fuck. Just get in the shower, bitch.
And like...
Eat some fruits.
Listen, I'm gonna say this as a very what is the word? Loquacious? Is that what? It's not a name of a person to be able to speak. To be able to speak in a certain way. I know I'm using the word wrong. Yes, I have degrees, but I would want a man to want to help me be a better me. It's how he does it that makes me receive it and go, okay, you might be making a point. But let me go back and forth. Let me chop it up with you.
So here we go. Now, like we finna get back to that conversation. It's about how you say it. It's not about what you do. It's how you do it.
Right. When you snap back at me like this.
Motherfucker gotta understand, a messenger ain't always perfect. Now, I understand. Now, snapping, you shouldn't be snapping at a motherfucker.
And then if I go, well, the reason I
you gotta have patience.
This, but you're right. I shouldn't be disrespecting you as a man out in public. To me, that's a relationship. That's almost making love verbally. Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? But if you
that shit feel good when you communicate, boy.
You can't be my man because I need you to stand up and go, bitch, what? And I was like, bitch, what? If
I'm gonna be down in a minute, y'all.
I have to figure something out because I'm liking a man, bitch, what? But don't go too harsh.
Y'all have fun.
Because I'm still from the South. If I'm over
here,
slices of potted meat, divided sausages and stuff like that with a butcher knife, don't go bitch what? Because
that nigga right there love violent sausages.
Shank 3 times.
Who that? That nigga right there.
Violent sausages, potted meat, crackers. Listen to me. That's the good eat right there. Or a pickle with peppermint in it. Shit.
A pickle with a peppermint in it?
Hell yeah, pickle with a peppermint stuff.
Yeah, she from the wood.
Yeah. But I think that certain
that's some freaky shit. I don't know fuck with nobody say.
Good men who are strong men who want to make you better.
I look at them females that used to eat whole pickles different. Even though it's niggas that be doing that, I never understood it. But I'm not finna bite into no whole pickle gang. Give me a spear. Give me a pickle chip. I'm not biting into no whole pickle game. Call me what you want.
No,
But you can't call me broke.
Montana Taylor. I lost to Montana Taylor.
And that's another thing. A motherfucker try to say you homophobic. This, hey man, I'm just saying, gang. I don't even like pickles that much to even indulge. So I'm happy you love them. Go ahead.
So I heard. Well, first when I lost, it didn't bother me that I lost. No comic wants to lose, right? And so I thought I did the best I could. Went home, wrapped myself up. No, when I lost to some more, I went home. And I took off all my clothes and wrapped up in a comforter and laid on the couch. And I was like, okay, you gotta figure this out. How did you lose? I ate a pickle, some sharp cheese, a slice of ham, and a chocolate donut in a sandwich. I know. It was delicious. I can tell you. And then I drank some Boone Spoon Strawberry Hill. I was on the couch. Yeah. I put it in the freezer and get some ice chips in Bitch, you lost. Yeah. So I was like, how did I lose twice? So then what I found out was incredible snacks. Allegedly, this is the way I was told the story. I think when Montana Taylor won, she went to somebody, I think she went to Tony Spires and was talking to Tony Spires. I need a manager, and there's a Bay Area Black Comic Competition. So the way the story was told to me, and this is my recollection, that they portrayed me as difficult to work with.
Let's start working.
Well, listen, I am the type of woman in comedy that if we was all doing a show, first thing I'm gonna ask is, did you generate paid? That's the first thing I'm gonna ask. And then if you say I didn't get paid, I'm gonna say, oh, okay, there'll be no show until that guy gets his money. I'm that person.
Just stood on business.
Yeah, like I had a act working with me, and I don't know if he wants me to say his name, because I don't know if this gonna sound bitchified. So we was working a club. They paid. That was back when they separated the pay. So they paid me everything. They supposed to pay me. I said, "What's wrong?" This is a man.
My bad.
I said, "What's wrong?"
Forgot G. Motherfucker commented on my shit. Got the phone playing in the background. Shit.
So I said, one person that was.
Hey man, I'm gonna have the interface soon.
I said, "What's wrong?" This is a man. I said, "What's wrong?" They didn't pay me all my money. What? They owed $100. So I said, one person that was with us said, let's go in and fight for it. I said, no, we ain't fighting for nothing. We're going to teach him a lesson.
Where you finna go?
And so what?
Oh,
I put it $100. I said,
oh, yeah, still.
They'll deal with me. So then they
can't be down there in a minute, man. I just started this little year.
I said, no. They said, why not? I said, do you remember? And I named the person. They said, yeah. I said, you owe me $100? Yeah. No, you owe me. I ain't coming. And then the agent said, so you would fuck yourself out of and name the number of what they were offering. I said, I fuck for less. It's about honor. I'm giving respect this man. So I'm not coming here no more. We can wire it to him. Oh, now you want to come correct. It's a grown man. So any men that are around me and work with me, you will respect them. You're going to respect me, but you will respect them. So that makes me difficult to work.
Damn, that's crazy. I look up.
Absolutely, because if we don't, then they know they can separate us.
And then, like, where the peace go?
Then what are we as a people? Now we can come to the side and I go, man, you need to do these things. And you can even take it but I don't need to down you, criticize you, crucify you, because then the enemy knows we're not together as a unit of energy that you'll never be able to break us. You know what I'm saying? Because once they know what they can put in front of you, they know our men like certain things. And I ain't gonna say nothing specific. I'm just saying my friend.
Weed, pussy, alcohol. If you can avoid weed, pussy, and the alcohol trap, you'll be alright.
All right. You will be living. You will be floating. As long as you got some weed, some pussy, a little drink, some money. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. You gotta have some money first in my eyes. You need money for all that, but nah, you need money. In pocket, in hand, in liquid, assets.
If I got a new PlayStation shit you like, hey, young bro, if this what you trying to do,
fuck the bullshit.
Well, listen,
I lay up with a bag before
it is really odd now that young men are talking to me, and I'm like, well, what do you want? What do you want? You want a mama? Well, if that's what you want, but I'm going to it's a rock. It's a rock. You think you're a little most? I want to let you say that's not quick. So what are you going to do? Not 2%. We ain't using almond milk. We're using good ass, low homogenized milk. It's going to be ice cold. I'm an old bitch. I need ice cold milk. But yeah, when they portray me as difficult to work with, I lost jobs. A lot of jobs. There's a lot of jobs that I didn't get because they said I was going to be difficult. And what it was I was reading contracts. I was analyzing. No, that's not fair. They was mad. They like, your contract is great. Fuck them. We know we get over on them. You can't. If you don't get over on all of us. But if I'm reading a contract, I went to college like anybody else. I'm reading. I got a paralegal certificate because I want to be able to talk to my lawyer. I studied business, mechanics, and mathematics because I want to be able to understand what's going on with the money. But I don't want to be the boss. I want to be the leader. So would you think that would have hindered you if, like, especially when you're doing it for people you know
would have hindered you?
No, they ain't gonna. I don't give a damn about what your contract say. I had a dude tell me on the show. I was like, the dude was like, so I'm gonna do woo woo wah. I said, who are you? He said, I'm on the show. I said, who said that? Right. And then he said, well, I'm about to go and
do. The roll of splendiferous spliff.
He said, I'm gonna do this. And then he said, bitch, and all the men that were with me was gonna tell me. I said, no, brothers. No. I said, here's what's about to happen. Since this guy believes he's gonna do all this shit, get in the car. We're done. No. Let him do what he gonna do. This is show now. Let him do it. Then the promoters came out. What the fuck? Your boy said he about to do all this shit. Right. I'm not gonna argue with a grown man.
You said you like that bitch shit though.
Yeah.
Not that time.
No. But when he said bitch, that's when I backed down and said, oh, this your show now. This your show. So since you took bitch, okay, Nick, hey. So y'all got in the car, got the book on. Sure did. So the nigga who paid you was like, nigga, I could have kicked him out the club, man. He did. He called me and said, he said, come back. And I said, okay, we're going to do a solid. But I do have would you say a way about me? Yeah. I have a way about me that a lot of people don't understand. I don't like bullies, but also I don't like to put men in situations where you got to get your man on and it could cost you
your life.
It can lead you to incarceration. Bring it back because a lot of us are not protected in that way.
In a lot of environments, bro. Right. In a lot of environments, we are not, black men in general is not protected in that way, man. Like a motherfucker make up some shit to get you locked up. A stranger. Oh, just motherfucker make up some shit.
Your life is over.
I don't know if they don't like it. I don't know if they feel that energy coming out of you like, oh, this motherfucker gonna be something. I gotta get him out of here. I don't know what it is.
And that's not what I'm trying to do. And sometimes I have to step back and let fellas be fellas, or I'll whisper, no, we're not doing that. Or we're not involved in that. But I have to.
But no weapon shall prosper. Bro.
The masculinity in my personality. I'm not known. You know who love you? Who?
Me?
Skull.
What kind of sandwich you need for the fishing trip? They got pickle sandwich. On sandwich trip. Because they got pickle chocolate. You know what work boat? Who? But see, I be wanting to say that, but I don't be knowing people be having problems. Who? You cool with Tyler Perry? Tyler Perry's my friend. Okay. Matter of fact, I just texted him on a couple of things. That'd be a good look. Tyler, go ahead. I asked him. I have asked him that I think Lydia needs some other friends.
You need a sister.
Yes. Yeah.
Some extended family.
Yes.
That can deal with her, but they still don't.
Yes.
Now this is the one. Would you want to be Sheryl Underwood the media personality, or would you want to be the comedian? Because your comedy raw as fuck.
It's both. Yeah, those two things exist. Where did somebody come from Def Comedy Jam and Comedy View to the #1 most conservative network, CBS, if that ain't God?
Right.
So what it showed is I can do both. So it should be both. It should be. Okay, I'm Medea relative.
I always knew Sheryl because the way she talks, just because she got a little potty mouth, that don't mean she ain't intelligent.
Because we the only race of people that got
Everybody know that one older lady. I don't give a fuck who it is. Auntie, bro, older, just older. I ain't older. She gonna talk her shit. She gonna cuss her ass off. She got some up top.
That's the real deal. That's right. And I think we should be allowed to show that.
She ain't gonna never steer you wrong, no matter what.
You know, right? Actors can play serial killers.
Right.
What Christian Bale? Did he chop a bitch up and put in a washing machine or something? Yeah.
He was Batman.
Yes. Then turn around to be Batman.
To a certain extent to everything, though.
That's right. Plus, we got that with That's right. Candyman. Oh,
It's a hard movie.
Yeah.
But not because he killing people. If you look at the story,
Nigga, the story is fucked up.
That's right.
If you look at his he was pimping.
You gotta think about it. They got on his ass because he was having them hoes.
He was a real street nigga. Candyman didn't kill nobody until you got to talking his motherfucking name.
That's right.
You was straight.
That's right.
And the nigga warned you on the second time.
That's right.
He like, all right now. So you said that third?
So, let me ask you
Boy, got the hook.
The state of black female comedy is.
Man, I wish y'all could just get together. I always been saying this since I even came in the game. Like, I even watched some more and watching people like Dominique and Coco, and I'm just like, bro, these folks are like wrong. And you see the young generation. I'm like, because the old heads embrace me, some of them did. But then they saw my work and they're like, all right, nigga, we took the same route we took. Cool.
That's right.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
If the women can do that, I just want to see one woman show. I want to see from the beginning to the end, and when it's all women, like I want to see that as a comedian. Where I'm like, this shit good, cause y'all be rocking on shows with us.
But that's because we on a show with you. There's two ways to look at this. We being on a show with you. I only wanted to be. People say, "Well, do you want to be a girl comic?" No, I want to be a good comic, and I want to be able to. It's like when I'm drinking on stage, I want to be able to drink. If y'all getting hot and we drinking, I want to show to go where it's gonna go, right? And if I can't follow, when I couldn't follow Cat Williams in Maryland, that's when I called BET. I said, I'm watching this dude because I remember when he was Cat in the Hat, right? And I was like, I can't follow this dude. It's a phenomenon happening, right? I like comedy. I like hand-to-hand comedy, gunslinging. Okay, follow that, you know. But I also like, I don't know, people say, well, sure, why you don't do all female shows? Because they don't call y'all shows all male show. Right. And then if you do get up, sometimes it's an hour and a half of men and shit. No, I can't fuck. Right. And what do really want to hear 2 hours of men and shit? Right. I mean, I would love for us to. I think there should have been Queens of Comedy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So everybody can be queens. But I understand the way I understand it is they had an agreement that they were only working together as the Queens of Comedy, right?
And that was it.
Well, I feel like, and sometimes aren't there comics that y'all don't fuck with?
I mean,
see that?
It ain't that I don't fuck with.
Well,
it's just now that I know once they, it ain't even about put on. If it's my shit,
yeah,
I'm controlling who on my shit.
You control.
But if somebody call me and book me, and then I rarely ain't got nobody that don't fuck with in this game because I'm just gonna go handle my business and come on stage. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I may not like you. That's the purpose. But I'm gonna go in my room.
Well, not just like you, but your shit stay in the city with that nigga. And now your greatest joke is
It's his joke.
That's right. Is it?
Everybody meant to be on your show.
That's right. Because I tell you what, because no matter
Who's standing, Sheryl?
how much my system, if I'm high like this, and I go, hold on, let me see how far shit. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm working a show, and the dude was working the show. Right. But I can say because he did. So I'm working a show in Georgia, and this is how me and Mike Washington got on the road together. And this, what's his name? Chicken? You remember this white boy named Chicken? And they gave him his own show on Fox. And he's deceased, God rest his soul. I think he is suffering from something that took his own life, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't dislike this dude. What I disliked was, I was in the back drinking, drinking before, because I'm the headliner, and I'm drinking. And my head is down, because I'm full of liquor. But I can hear all of us. I can hear Bernie, Jamie. I hear everybody's jokes. And the liquor is like, but they not on stage. That's what I'm saying. So I go to the club and I go get that thing off my
Get the hand shit off that liquor. Hold on.
I said, I'm gonna fuck Dana. This is my shit. Because you brought me here. Get that thing off stage. Because you're not going to do an impersonation of us. We're the most lovable, open motherfuckers that people can study us and come into us. And then everybody goes, that's amazing. No, it's not fucking amazing. You're doing an impersonation of us. You're appropriating us. So that I don't like. And when you say joke thief, there's a difference. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Understood.
If you study Jewish comedy, your mama jokes was back then, right? And I know black comics that would study Jewish material and bring it back into the club like they wrote it. But I'm like, nigga, that's Joey Bishop. What you talking about? That's what we say, motherfucker, that. So if you study it, you'll know where it came from. My feeling is just saying, there's some women, I can't speak for all women. People say, well, sure, you don't work with women because you don't like women. I don't work with women because sometimes I'm not allowed to work with them. But I'm also very reclusive. Do your thing, I'm going to do my thing. But I pray that there comes a time where our hearts soften and we understand how powerful we can be with God. And that's what I'm working toward. So men like yourself that have opportunities, keep interviewing all of us as female comics and putting it in the universe that we can come together and make movies together, TV shows, everything, write books together, because they want us separated. Right. But why can't we do the Black Golden Girls and the Black female comics?
It's coming to life.
Right.
I was sitting there right now.
That's right.
Medea.
That's right. That's right.
What I think about the state of black female comedy, I think it's the same on both sides. It's like, because the panic and the urgency for it to be that one. They let us have one at a time. You get what I'm saying? And they've never got to the point where they said, this is the black female comedian. So now it's just like a frenzy. And it ain't no unity. And we don't have enough platforms for everybody to be great on.
Wipe your face off like Mackenzie. Hold on, cause no frenzy.
You get what I'm saying? So when opportunities do come, it's so cutthroat that motherfuckers will throw friendships away just to go audition for the same role. And then that one person who got it, now you got 300 motherfuckers who don't like her. Because she was the one who got the opportunity.
So back to comic book. So Montana gets it, and I go, okay, I want her to be successful. Samora gets it, I want her to be successful. It was not my time. It was not meant to be for me to have it. So I'm not saying I'm against any female comic. I think Monique is one of the greatest actors, not actresses, actor of our generation. She swept awards season with a role that was so diabolical. Having been molested myself, I told that bitch to her face, I want to fight you right now because I know what that feels like to be around something like that type of energy because she was that good. So I'm not against Monique being successful. Samora leading the tour that she's leading, the Crown Royal tour. Laura Hayes and I worked together in Beauty Shop. I'm saying what you're saying.
Beauty shop was that shit. That was the female barbershop. That shit.
Like y'all working together, right? And now let's put a lot of us are old school comics. we did not get to see
For the
success
froggy nigga leak.
that you all are seeing to be able to do the things you're doing. But is the door closing for us to make our own sitcoms and make our own movies? Then let's get to it and let's bring back funny people. But funny old motherfuckers got to listen to y'all.
And we gotta help each other too.
Yes.
When we see brothers or sisters making movies on social media, but we have to extend ourselves to say, whatever you got going on, it ain't about no money. I just want to be a part. I want you to watch this. They see the relationship, and they know when you paid somebody to be in your shit, or when somebody came and fuck with you authentic. Yeah, that's the thing too.
Well, when we were talking,
Y'all go subscribe to the Twitch, man. I know all y'all might not use Twitch, but if you follow my Twitch, I'm trying to subscribe. Follow my Twitch, man. Download it, make a little account, you know. And shit, I appreciate that shit. I'm trying to get affiliated on that bitch. Been streaming so much on that bitch, it should have been affiliated.
Shannon is my friend, right? Cat, I think is a genius, and I love him. But I was feeling some type of way because I'm like, is this the way we gonna get it? But it was
subscribe to the YouTube though.
It was very prophetic. He was very profound, and he seemed to prophesy some things.
Music on the way.
But I'm always weary of giving the outside some ammunition that can be used against the hard work.
This is what I saw when I see it. I see it from a whole nother perspective. Just, if you know Cat, and you know how he is when it comes to being 3 steps ahead of a motherfucker.
True that.
Anything that he said about somebody that would have got him upset, I always heard his voice saying, nigga, there's more people looking up earthquake right now that you better get your money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the things that he said and the people that he said, it was so strategic that it was a lot of people he could have said shit about that he might have had a legit beef with.
But that's the good
he
part.
handpicked these people because he knew people was going to go back and see these people.
That's the good part.
Because he never criticized nobody's talent.
Well, but wait a minute. That's the good part of it. What is the other part of it that if you speaking against your brother, it could be true. Like I consider Kevin Hart a friend, right? I would have wanted for me. First thing I would have wanted, Kat and Wanda settle it before she died. You see, that's what I mean.
Right.
Settle shit before somebody leaves this earth, right? Squash it. But then, if it is true that they couldn't get together and she dies, why can't y'all do the same thing you're doing here and bring Kat and Kevin Hart together and go squash it?
I think that shit got too far out of hand once the altercation in the club happened. Her husband put the gun on him.
Oh, you're talking about Wanda.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, if it would have just been
shit.
I thought you said Kevin and
no, what I'm saying is, if it was just comedians talking shit on the radio, I think it could have been that.
Right.
Once it escalated to the other altercation, that's what made it be beyond the talk.
Well, let me ask you, man. Would you have let somebody talk about your broad on her job like
hey, guns don't get up till life is threatened.
See?
Well, like a roast that
well, no, the fact that
like, come on now.
I heard it was
the roasting.
It was really red grapes.
You baked your bitch.
And then she brings
come on
Kat
now.
in. And Kat,
excuse my.
being the genius that he is.
Hey, rest in peace, Wanda, man. Hey.
Cat Williams, genius, authentically loving person, visionary. I love all kinds, even if I don't agree with you. But then when it gets to a point where it goes viral, she loses a job, her husband. Yeah, she lost the radio job. For the situation.
Okay.
The situation went out of hand. But then
that's what it is.
If my man, first of all, if a man I'm with and married to step like that, I might have tried to jump over and go, babe, put the heat down. You don't need no metal on this. Don't do it. Because it's gonna ruin our lives. Right? But that's what I mean by a man having to step into his manhood in a way that's gonna cost him his freedom.
I wouldn't put no gun on him, man. It would have been a talk, like man.
Like, come on, man.
What you would have done? I know what I would have done.
I know what I would have done. We don't. But nigga.
What else? I thought they had a regular roast because he ain't call out a name, like he didn't put a hands
up in the
on
blick for
the gun to another nigga that did, like, you put your hands on it, ain't no more talk. Just like she's saying though. If you the man who with that woman, you got to be able to identify where she felt the disrespect at. Right.
But as a man, I'm not trying to up a gun for no good reason, you know, because I feel like it's gonna diminish even my character in my bitch eyes. But I don't know.
How's it?
And fucking her eyes and my eyes, like, why am I? It's like some shit I just gotta take. As a man, some shit you just gotta handle without doing that.
Maybe it went too far. Maybe it was a conversation.
Maybe it was something else that happened that made that happen. Bro, I can't say.
What was
bro.
said before?
Fuck being said, it had to be something that was done.
He might have heard. He damn near jumped up and put his hands on. You don't know what gas was on him. This just, you gotta look at shit objectively.
That's why I think you squash stuff with anybody. First thing I try to do is stuff with
you never know how shit got weaponized.
There's a lot of comments out there, a lot of female accounts. When I
like I said earlier,
on CBS,
he's getting lied on too, so I don't know.
And hearing the phone call with the Queens County, but what I hoped that they would hear me say is, I thank you for that because it was shit I didn't know that people felt about me. So I decided to work on me, and I thank you for that because that's how I get to CBS, by working on me. But some people don't hear you that far. Or they still mad at you, or they don't like. When I heard...
Let me ask you this thing. So, how long went before you even told anybody you heard that phone call?
CBS.
All them years. They never knew you was on.
No. And I did the Tom Joyner Fantastic Boys.
She was in the running. No, you do it. I was giving him the short version. So I guess she was up to be one of the Queens of Comedy on the tour. And they had a conference call for the people they had already selected. And they was pretty much asking how y'all feel about us adding Sheryl to it. And she... Well, so I thought that I was trying to be efficient and dial into the conversation on time, if not early, on time, right? So I'm listening. Now, Greek letter organization members know when you dial it into a conference call. So I thought they was going to put me in queue and I was just going to hear some music. And we'll wait until the moderator allows you in the call. But I go straight into the call and I hear them talking about me. But I believe that God did not let me unmute that phone and say something because I think God needed me to hear what my colleagues talked about me. And I never told it, but I started to work on myself. And then if you look at, I did Beauty Shop with Laura Hayes.
Like I said, man.
I did the Tom
follow
Joyner,
the Twitch.
Fantastic Boys Cruise.
Bitch, right there.
Adele Givens and some more. But I'm trying to be a better me. Right?
Bitch over there too. This bitch right up.
Get yourself together.
A1 roster on all shit, all the platforms.
Blessed her with everything, and she still ain't got her stuff together. So I started to work on me, and I didn't tell that story.
Max, dead him.
Those years, because I felt I can show you. You know, I can show you. I can show you that I'm better. And then when I heard that there was some, Sheryl has an ulterior motive. Of course I have an ulterior motive. Being a better me and all of us being successful. Right? They would ask me on...
Gotta have ulterior motives,
bro.
It be people with ill ulterior motives.
Do you have a problem with this? No, I do not. Why? Because this is the platform. It ain't about who I like and who I don't like. My job is to interview the person. I wanted everybody that could come on stage to come on stage, yes, so that God would look at me and go, she's ready for more success. She can handle it.
She ready.
But then when it got viral and everybody was upset and, you know, people were talking about lawsuits and stuff like that, truth is the ultimate defense. And secondarily, do what you gotta do. If that's what you feel you gotta do what you gotta do. Would I work with any female comic to this day? I absolutely would. Because people need to know, if y'all fellas can work together, we ladies should be able to work together. And let's open these doors. But I want producers to pick us for stuff. You know, pick us. Why can't we?
Based off the talent.
Right. Yeah. We know we fuck with you. Like that be the thing. It be the relationship, and then it's plus I know you got the talent.
Yeah.
So it ain't like I'm going off a limb. It's more so like, my nigga, ain't nobody else put you in no shit like this. I believe you can do this.
I believe you can do it.
Let go.
A lot of people wouldn't come here.
Right.
Now, what do young motherfuckers know about me? No, I'm coming because I respect you, man. But secondarily,
no, we brought you because we
love you.
We want to talk to everybody that we came up watching. You don't even know, like when you was just like it might have just been. Comic View might have just been another gig in your career as a comedian. We the generation that came up under y'all watching that religiously every night.
Well, do you know that there were things just like saying that I'm difficult to work with, so she ain't do this. But even before I get back from Def Comedy Jam, because remember there was Def Comedy Jam, and I almost didn't get that.
And we used to watch that. We used to record Def Comedy
Jam with the little
what I'm saying?
With the little black stress pants and the orange shirt, and the little orange shirt that I put a pen, safety pen in to make it look like my waist was flat.
Come on, man.
Listen to me.
I know your jokes, but you bring a nigga a hot glass of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's right. But listen, I almost didn't. Dude, that's a for real. You want the refrigerator. But I almost didn't get it. Because there was forces that was like, you don't need how you don't need. See, back when I was coming up in comedy, women weren't talking the way I was talking. I wanted to be Richard Pryor. And when I was in a room that Richard Pryor was in, and you know, you want to run up and talk to somebody that you respect. I don't want to say
you don't know what to say, really. You don't want
to, but somebody that you like, oh my God, right. So I wanted to run up, but it was a force of energy pushing me back from him because we were the same person.
You know,
we had the same flaws, the same needs, and I just backed away from him. So then, when I was in the room with Eddie Murphy. After the BET Comedy Award, Eddie Murphy was at the after party, and I ran up on him, and I said, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. He was wearing this sharp ass, like vanilla sweater with the matching vanilla pants with the vanilla shoe. And he was wearing, vanilla shoe. And it smelled like he was wearing at least $750,000 worth of.
You had on fudge shoe.
I ran up to him. And I said, what? Mr. Murphy, and I stuck it and I pulled it back. I said, I don't think you know who of course I know who you are.
DC ass stupid, man.
And that's all I needed. Was to walk
he did a movie with Eddie Murphy. I
no dick, fellas. We can't be out here 23 badges, drop a dick out. We gotta chill out, smash and everything, breathe. If you don't got a job, no dick. He paid live with her pants, no dick. Always claims she hungry, no dick.
It ain't shit I want to ask for. It ain't shit I want to
I don't know.
I just wanted to know.
I'm done giving out free dick.
And you see me. That's all I want. That's all I need. I just needed you to see me.
We had a 2-minute conversation, and it stuck with me. The rest, like, it got me. You know, that's all I want. I'm like, get right with Eddie. It was just one scene, they said cut, and he was over there by himself. I got there, he 2 bitched up. How you doing, Mr. Murphy? He's like, hey, you see his security. He's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You got his time, let me get his time. And I was like, yeah, Mr. Murphy, man, you know, man, it's an honor, man, just to be in a movie, you know what I'm saying? I'm inspired. I was like, there anything, like, you can tell me just about coming? He was like, damn, is anything I can tell you about coming? He said, I wish I would have just kept an hour in my back pocket.
Sure you want
I'm cool with
I
that.
wish he was just kept an hour in his back pocket. And he was like, man, I seen y'all go on stage and all that. I was like, Mr. Murphy, you can go out here 20 minutes. They love you, man. He like, man, I left on the...
Yes.
He like,
that
all
expectation.
the 20 years of movie.
Yes.
I'm like, Mr. Murphy, listen, I hear that.
Yeah.
You a fuck evil.
That's right.
If you come back.
Well,
it's not about the hierarchy. It's about
You got a
the
new
love.
movie finna come out.
that only lasts for a few minutes.
Money truck.
Until your people do this. Or your people, like I said, you can write every day. But you can only polish on stage. You gotta polish it. Write it and then polish it. Yeah. Because you know what works, you know what don't work. You know what jokes to drop out. You know when to do the TV show set of it or the gully street show set where everybody high, everybody drunk, everybody. That's right. Put some English on the ball of the joke And see, for me to have that and to be working with people, I don't think people understand that feeling, but it's also that respect of someone. So I'm saying all of that to say that I wish we would remember, open a door for somebody else. Like for me I had to drive. Well, first they heard that there was a girl out there doing a certain type of comedy. I was in Chicago. I was first doing it in my maiden name, and then I got married. I was doing it in my married name. So it seemed like they thought it was two different people doing this gully type of. Cause I like to drink. You know, I was drinking and talking shit. You know, usually if there's the blue jokes. You know, the blue jokes is when you work a club and they write the jokes that you're telling on a blue card that say the jokes you can't tell, right? Okay. Yeah, so that's where it's coming in blue, right?
Anybody can work blue.
Right, that's right. And to me, it's harder to tell a dirty joke because there's only 2, maybe 3 ways to fuck. Right? And it's already been told, it's already been done. So you really got to be smarter to get somebody to really laugh at a really good dirty joke. Because a dirty joke can be clean. A clean joke that ain't funny is not worth anything. Right? So here I am.
A few motherfuckers need that.
Nah, being sensitive will get you nowhere.
I want a good comic who can stand flat-footed because the comics I was looking at, the Pygmy Markhams, the Lenny Bruce's, the Garfield Cambridges, I want to be more strong. I want to be, but I also want to be able to tell adult jokes like Richard Pryor because there was this chemistry, this pull, right? So I want to be able to do that. But the females that I looked at, Marsha Warfield's the closest. She told a joke on, I think it was the Tonight Show, it was somewhere in mainstream TV. It was, I call it one of the greatest dick jokes ever written. When she was trying to explain how to eat a hot dog. It was a clean dick joke. And I was like, then when you see
why she holding?
I think it was, and then you see Whoopi get up and do what she was doing. But then you see all these other comics. For me, I was a gunslinger who was an adult comic, who was a street woman who loved God. And all of that is in the same. Pow, 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 pow. And don't let me be drinking. See, you won't come here as a youngster, made me respect women. I'm like, oh, there's some women that'll tear your ass up. Yes. I'm talking about, you would say your step, motherfucker be in the crowd, you would, man. That's right. Bring a motherfucker out, come back, man. I'm like,
now, let me ask you this.
And that's what I want to
ask you this. You were on, like your whole career, you came out during the height of what they would call like black comedy.
Black comedy explosion.
Now, I remember Jam Sticks. That show is so iconic.
Yeah. And
you were one of the motherfuckers who went out there and really ripped that bitch in New York, get the standing old, and then that shit hit HBO. Like,
yeah.
But you know, like as comedians, we know, like you take this shit and you waiting on it to come out. Like, give me right after that motherfucker when you knew that shit was about to, when you knew it was about to change everything.
Oh well, I rarely tell this story, and I'll probably elaborate it in the book one day. But y'all get to hear first. I really blew the set. What happened was, when I said I had to drive, me and another comic, Andre. We drove from Los Angeles. We had just bought a Geo, I think. The Geo, right? And he wanted to open up the engine, and so we drove from LA to New York to go to audition at the Peppermint. We had, I think, it was bags of popcorn. You pop in a pop in brown paper bags. That was the food, and we had about 3-4 gallons of that dollar water that's in the plastic container of the gallon. It's like good back then. That's right. And we had like $150 for gas. So he was sleeping, I would drive. He was driving, I would sleep. Right. So when we got to the Peppermint, we missed the audition by an hour. They had closed. So I called my father and I said, "Do we have any relatives in the New York area?" I had my cousin Ernest Lee and my cousin Tina. And I called them and they let me stay with them. It's your first time meeting? No, we knew each other. I just didn't know where they lived. I didn't know where they lived.
Crazy way to find some relatives.
said, look, you can't beat us. Okay, come on.
Right.
You good people. So we get to New York. Andre goes off to do a gig back in Chicago. I'm still in New York. I find out my cousin, Jimmy, I think my cousin Jimmy or Baby Doll, was working for Hush. That was what's the baby name? Melba Moore and her husband's management company. So they said we had to come down to the Peppermint. We stayed a week to come down to the Peppermint to audition. So Peppermint, it ain't for punks. You better have it.
Peppermint and not for punks.
That's it. That's Bob Sumner now. And so I go,
Bro.
that's right. And I think Bill was hosting that night.
Yeah.
And Marvin Dixon gets up and does, remember the Jamaican dance hall shit he would do where he was stripped down and with that skinny body.
He closed with that motherfucker. That was his clothes.
Yes.
That nigga stripped down to his draw.
Yes. And he was Jamaican dance hall. No.
Oh, I'm about to say, he got the song on?
No.
Uh-huh.
He destroys the Peppermint. He destroys it. And so I think I was drinking gin back then. I drank like a triple shot of gin.
She liked that
shit.
That's her favorite joke, one.
And I didn't think I could follow him. He said, dude, 7 minutes. Okay. And the gin was like, bitch, do what you feel. You ain't this motherfucker. This our only shot, bitch. So I get up and I do 20 minutes of highly sexualized political material, right? And remember, it was an Apache that did I Need a Gangster Bitch.
I need a gangster bitch, oh yeah.
He runs up on me and picks me up off the ground.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's a motherfucker say. That night, I think it was Ben Hill that did Apollo Comedy Hour. He was a booker of Apollo Comedy Hour and Chuck on Apollo, all of those. So he asked, could I do those shows? And then I got a phone call at my cousin's house about staying to do Def Comedy Jam. And they said, what do you need? I said, I need a hotel room because there's somebody driving. I need parking, I need clothes and everything. So when I got to the rehearsal with well, first I could hear people whisper, that's the girl. That's the girl. That's the girl. Right? And the outfit you see me performing in is the outfit that I rolled out in LA, man, because we didn't know where to buy clothes. You know, we didn't know. You give us a stipend, we don't know where to get clothes in New York, you know. That's right. If you go to Chicago, okay, you go to Ever Black Plaza, you know, get some clothes. Or here, y'all would know where to get the clothes for a reasonable price. So I didn't know where to go.
Chicago a lot.
So I said, well, I'm just going to wear what I got on.
Sheryl
from. So when they read,
you know what Sheryl from?
We did the run through and everything. They said, what's
but I know a lot of comedians be out there, like even Carlos out here.
Is it 2 drinks gonna get you dick sucked? Is that my Def Jam say? This needs to suck my dick. They said, what's your first joke? 2 drinks to get your dick sucked. And what's your last joke?
Arkansas,
this
okay.
Everybody like, that's material? Right? So I get
61 looking good, Sheryl.
But as a, some of us do club stuff. Right. You gotta learn how to do a TV show stuff. Right. So what I didn't know or understand was the recoil. When you had an audience laughing, but they can't hear the setup because they laughing so hard and they're responsive. So this is where I messed up. Thank God for editing. Thank God for Stan Latham. Thank God for...
That's the man.
Stan Latham. If you read the credits for Sanford and Son,
he owned that.
Right.
He on a lot of shit.
His legacy.
I peeped that. I peeped that shit last year when I was. I was watching a lot of shit. I'm talking about Def Comedy, I'm talking about all the shows, all the sitcoms. Nigga, Steve Harvey show. Nigga, that nigga was
I messed this up. I messed that up. But they edited it really well that you can't see
solidified
where I'm messing up. Because I'm a gunslinger. I'm just slinging them. So by the time first it gets back to Los Angeles, that there's a girl out there doing jokes like
my name's Little Fast Dan Lady.
She's a girl.
My name's Little Fast Dan Lady.
She's still a girl talking, but she's as good as any man out there. So I get to California and they say, well, there's this thing called comedy. And I was like, wow, I'd like to be considered for that. He was like, no, they're not gonna pick any Def Jam comedy. So why not? Because y'all dirty.
Too blue.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be clean. I was like, Funny is funny. It doesn't matter. Everything
Another
I do,
motherfucking name I be seeing on a lot of shows. Nigga named Dick Wolf. What the fuck? All the Law and Orders. Nigga, all the...
and
It was
other audiences. Am I right?
other shows.
That's a good
Who the
comment.
fuck is this nigga,
If you
man?
can't clean it up, then you didn't really write it.
Fake ass
If
name.
you can't fix it for the circumstance you're in, we can host award shows.
I'm gonna make me a name. Will Bender.
Needs to have us as presenters if they will see it in their heart. Let us be in the zeitgeist of everything that's now. You don't have to write nothing for nobody. We do it already. And let us stand side by side with a great actor and present. Am I right?
For sure.
That's what should be happening. So by the time I get back to Los Angeles, they start talking about this. So I'm patient. I'm patient. I'll wait. And next thing you know, I wanted to do comedy. And then when I did old drama and did that where it was me and Juanita Bynum. And Juanita Bynum, yeah, she won. They won. It was in what is chocolate? Is she no longer chocolate?
I know it's
Because I respect people's spiritual
Juanita Bynum.
Because Small Fry became Small Fire. And I don't know if chocolate.
She go by her real name, Cynthia.
Conchita, is it Conchita? Forgive me, Chocolate, for not knowing, but I wouldn't be able to say it right. Right. We were on there with them, and they wanted to question me about being a Zayna. And was it against God? And I said, first of all, I don't pray to the God of Zayna. I pray to God as a Zayna. So, no, what you're not going to do is make this demonic when you don't really understand it, or this is something you want to say. But then, when, I think it was me and Aries Spears, I don't know if y'all saw the clip of me and Aries Spears back in the day. Shout out to Aries Spears. And I love Aries Spears, but he wanted to.
She used to have me rolling, I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
don't have a man. Right? And I just snapped. First of all, you want
what happened?
Aries Spears, but he wanted to go back and forth with me about why I don't have a man. Right? And I just snapped.
Aries, if you don't sit your ass down to it.
Hey, you need to learn how to read a book, Nick, because I heard you ain't got a degree. Did you finish high school? See, I'm going to go for your throat. Right? I'm going to go for your throat. Because if you want to go for me, I'm going to go for you. He going to see this, put on that New York hat, he going to go crazy. Yes. Yeah. I heard you. But see, I love all
Nigga, do you got a bitch? You don't got a bed.
Some you gonna get some back at you. So I'm saying all of this to say, to do everything that's been done, I am thankful to God that everything I went through, everything, because it goes to the good. Oh, is this chicken? Yeah.
Chicken.
Why are we not sponsored?
Gotta love that chicken around, boy. In all type of forms of chicken.
In the comedy game. People wouldn't know me as a political comic if it wasn't for Jamie Foxx and Marcus Payne putting me on Laugh-A-Palooza, St. Cheer in Atlanta. Yep. September 11th. Yep. Right? And I thought I was some bomb. Because everybody was getting up doing no, for real talk. Everybody was getting up doing a club set, and I was doing political material. Pro President George Bush, baby Bush, W, and that's right, and pro American material at the September 11th. No, I get a standing ovation, and I hear them saying, record everything she's doing, what she does, record it all, and that's
documented.
David Allen Greer.
That boy funny as shit. He one of the funniest motherfuckers.
He's going to congratulate me with a hug, like comics do. And he bust that slime all the way down my throat to where I'm looking around going, so what don't just that now? And I was dating someone who was quarterbacking, or let me say, I thought I was dating someone who was quarterbacking. Okay. He was a quarterback. Right. He lied to you. No, he was really a quarterback, and I thought, and I know where he is. I don't know where he is.
She just turned Chinese for a second.
So he quarterback, and I thought, and I know where he is. No, he was really, and so he saw. And I said, I did not kiss him. He kissed me. I thought he.
Whoa. This nigga, Reverend Leon, what is it? What was his name? Love Leon. Leon Lenny Love. This nigga really, wow.
He was from Graduate. Shut up, man. That's what I live. Listen,
That's
I'm
crazy.
trying to find
Lottie Love.
hotels. David Allen Griffith was saying. I called every hotel.
Damn, with that whammy on.
Don't make it work.
But dang, something else up. You know.
I like to kiss. I don't know. I ain't sorry. Oh, my ass. Listen, I ain't good at
Man, that turned Chinese. He kissed
Damn.
Damn.
So you got 6. You got 6, right? No. Your pull-out game.
I just don't pull out. It ain't me. It ain't me at all. Just don't even try. No, I'm like, excuse me.
You just gonna start with a deadly weapon.
That's up. That's up.
You're so hateful.
That's up.
You're so hateful. I'm like, yeah. No, ain't it hateful? You ruin a bitch like just because you don't want to pull out.
There's a lot of strong, independent women, though.
You do what?
I don't know a lot of strong, independent women.
Oh, yeah, you have That's right. What?
We'll be saying this.
I'm sorry.
You got to get out of it,
Hey,
though.
you said you ago. Ain't nobody coming to see you out.
I'm on a big one by age. I gotta give you a young age.
That's right.
And I keep my name.
That's an old bitch.
That's a long time, bro. They tell that nigga what he real name is. He's like, bro, I fucking want on my name, bro. My nigga stay on my street. What the fuck?
What else your be like? Oh, this.
Yeah.
We 22, huh? Red.
You ain't been at the elevator?
And he said, I guess.
Why is your name on all the elevators?
You know they don't believe that shit.
You ain't been at the
Ooh, all this. Don't do that.
Well, you fucking right. She ain't getting the last 3 letters out. She just, oh.
Oh,
Why y'all wait on
She, oh.
Why y'all wait on right?
don't do that, no.
Why y'all wait on right?
My father. They want me to be their father.
I swear they do. They swear, but now they know they do.
Once you get
Daddy. That's all I know. Daddy.
Have you ever been recorded saying that you was gonna choke a bitch when you see it?
Probably it's coming.
You gonna lose 10 stacks if you do that. That's my boy, and I think he got set up.
He probably did on the boy. No, I don't make no threat. I'm
Oh, you the kind of dude to jump out the buses.
I'm gonna show your ass.
You on the key.
My name Otis.
You key.
I don't play no game. Not loud in the mother. Knock it up there.
That's why everything's on sedatives, because she nervous.
Oh, God.
Because you jumping out of nowhere. All right.
I come home late from the club. I'm in there like Furious Styles, like the dad on.
God damn.
Give me the motherfucking phone, bitch.
You already know.
Hey, man,
The security company. Hello, I need to cancel a contract with you. Why? Because you don't let this nigga in the house again. What the fuck? No, that ain't gonna. Well, see, but okay, here's the catch though. Now, this is one of the reasons why you can't know where every bitch lives.
I don't go to her when the house these days. I don't do that.
Well, you can't know nothing. The way you say you popping up on the motherfucker.
I don't do
You
that.
can't pop up on the bitch.
That's why I ain't been in love in a minute. Because I know me.
You ain't been in love.
In a minute, I love hard.
How hard?
Why you do your ass? I like that.
He said, I look
Nigga
hard.
said, I look hard and rub the leg. I look
I
hard.
know.
I look
You
hard.
mean like show up at the church?
Nigga grabbed himself.
That's
I look hard.
I'm playing the video, man.
Boy, that
Wow, man.
is peak. Nigga shit right there. That's the new face. Nigga shit right there. Boy, that nigga put a phone around.
Look at the video though.
Of a backpack.
Here's somebody got a baby on the way. Look at the Burberry. The baby shower gift. Baby shower right there.
Cali, what that you say?
That's all about some shit he can't watch. Everybody else got to see.
Oh, damn. You playing, bro? He got key in here playing.
That motherfucker buffering.
Okay, say no more.
I ain't even said it yet.
Hey, you know it. I don't know. You
I
know
don't
what's
know
going
where
on.
you been or where you were,
You know,
but we've been in here having magnificent conversations
plenty.
with a magnificent comedian. Very funny lady. You've seen her on multiple television shows, movies, and she got them degrees. And she get on that stage and put that work in. Hey, you gotta show much love and respect to one of the queens of comedy.
Well, not according to some.
Well, I'm just saying. This what the streets be saying.
Where's going in the street?
None other than
Several places.
Sheryl Underwood.
You know, always position over here.
I'm good. I don't want nothing. You know how the hood is.
Yeah, what's that?
As soon as all the uncles heard that they didn't put you on, they were like, goddamn, they should have put on. Now I'm good, bitch.
You want some?
I got spots here.
They should have goddamn put on there with them. Now hell, cut this shit out.
Well, but you know what? They gotta protect. They gotta protect the house.
The old niggas was mad. Goddamn, they should have shit. Damn, they was on other shit together. Put everybody on the goddamn shit.
You gotta protect the house.
You got to.
My brother even asked for you. He be like, man, y'all have a lot of people on that show. Y'all left hand, her last name like shit, y'all be smoking. But who? I mean, Sheryl,
I couldn't care less, man. OJ, excuse me, I ain't hear what you said.
In Mississippi, your name Sheryl. I ain't know if they told you.
Hey, well, we got the old guys just sleep in the bed and just watch you go crazy, man. Like, night after night. And you know, that's all comedy people. They play rerun. They'll play rerun 2-3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So you get a new, I'm like, yeah, I know the joke for real. All right, I walk in.
Hey, get your laugh on.
Yeah, and then what? Everybody gets your laugh. And then they go straight into the I'm like, what?
You did one of them comedy specials on BET too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But the biggest joy was at the time of the O.J. Simpson situation, it was a place to go to work out your jokes in real time that they could come on, you know, the show. But the other thing I would say the best part about it was we had a platform to show. We could do Def Comedy Jam and we could do Comic View.
Right.
But the material was good. But also I got in trouble for jokes. Like I told a joke about comparing people's struggles to the civil rights movement, and it got me put on a website as phobic toward a group of people. Yeah, and I couldn't get work for a long time. Definitely couldn't get TV shows.
Yeah.
You know, because there is such thing as I call it the block list. But God is more powerful.
Amen.
Gotta be patient. I gotta be patient.
Try to put me on that block list on the wait list. Made a big load of one pop. Just took some specific schematics. I love my semi, no need for automatic. Only reason for that, let this get too dramatic. Legal firearm, get to speaking semantics. I don't mean no harm, I'm just here for my back end.
This message is sponsored in part
Just go
by
exemplify
the black community
greatness.
and or the black church.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And for me, while I was hurt about it, and I wanted to go talk to the organization that had me on their list as phobic, because my manager at that time said no, it's too late, they're not gonna listen. And we as black people we don't have to make a decision. I'm black into that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I told a joke, they worked on comedy.
Damn right.
Because that audience understood what the joke was about. Just because I'm pro me don't mean I'm anti you.
Right.
But what we have to learn as black people, we have to learn as black people is that it's all to the good of the culture. You know what I'm saying? People may not understand it now, but you'll understand it later. But we ain't going nowhere.
Understood.
And you can't do nothing without it.
Understood.
This
Do
nigga.
you have any young female comedians that you like personally?
Well, I like everybody when I'm still. You know, I like Jess. I consider Tiffany, even though she over in the game right now, I love Tiffany Haddish. I love everybody. But I also want to see us old heads work with these young comics and do shit together. You know, we need to be writing scripts and producing. You know,
That should go.
yeah.
Hey, this is exactly how she was on Beauty Shop, eating her chicken, talking that shit. Let's do it. What chicken? Collard greens and shit.
Like they ain't never talked about each other. What's they word? Cocksucker.
Fucking cunt.
They hate each other. And they be in the action film together.
That ain't real hate though. That's
That's how they talk.
That's just a cultural difference.
That's how they still love.
They don't hate each other. They might talk shit at the crib, but as long as they stay at the crib and y'all just talking shit and don't nothing like actually happen, like they don't never like do shit to each other.
Well, listen.
It's all verbal.
They do, but it's comfort. We just don't know
They
that.
be doing shit.
When Joe
Yippee! Watch grown
I
ups.
know a lot of people don't like Joe Rogan, but when Joe Rogan was putting up them clips of who was doing who material, before the call outs was happening, when Joyce Lopez was gonna throw somebody over a balcony, listen to me. Everybody say, well, they don't get gully like that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They just can survive it. We can't.
Who the fuck knew George Lopez was Suge Knight? Suge Knight and Big Red is the only two motherfuckers I've ever heard do some shit like that.
And they was over there, what?
Yeah. If I ain't doing
Give
this
it.
material, we're gonna throw them over a balcony.
God damn, man.
Real grown man shit.
I'm glad he didn't do that.
Fuck it up, girl.
I'm glad he didn't do that.
Mess up your freedom over a temporary misunderstanding.
Hell yeah.
Right? The joke thief has got this feel for the rest of his life because he doesn't know how to create a right, or she doesn't know how to create a right. That's still forever.
They necessary too. That shit necessary because it's just like in the Matrix, right? When you just be kicking it and doing all the amazing Matrix shit, then the motherfuckers with the suit show up, Mr. Anderson. Then you know it's time to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
You know the most dangerous place to be? After the show, at a diner with a bunch of comics. Because now the show is over. We got liquor in our system, we got weed and we smoke.
This the best show right here.
Right, but that's also when the thief is listening. And it's always the discussion of if I get to the stage before you to the stage, because
Shit, I got back in that gym with my brother yesterday, man. I'm gonna go follow that Twitch. Shit, she hate. She hurt, boy.
comedians will say that. If I get to the
Been a
stage,
while,
I get to the
quite a
stage,
while.
Right, but I feel like you got to keep still.
The funniest shit I ever seen like that.
Before I gotta see
This
this.
comedian was on stage. He said,
Somebody
"Well,
just posted on
ladies,
YouTube.
ladies." This nigga in the back said, "This nigga doing my shit."
Nah, I think so.
Hello, how you doing?
I think I'm not.
Damn, oh, breathe for that nigga.
Right. Hey, Gemini's in the building.
I'm gonna talk. You just ask me, man.
Real niggas in the building. Hey, God damn.
That's it right there. That's it right there. I can't do shit.
Hang around, you nigga want everybody to have a bad time.
Clap your hands if you love the Lord. Man, this nigga.
Nah.
Ain't been in church.
Make some noise, you love your granny. Man, this nigga, I'm gonna hit this nigga. Right?
My grandma's dope. Mm-hmm. Bro, you nigga stupid, bro.
What y'all want to know, though? Y'all got any questions?
We just love this shit. We just love seeing your journey for real.
Well, I would tell you this, though. I'm happy that God let me live to still be working.
Amen.
And I'm happy that I think the Lord understands me. You know, I like adult comedy. I like profane, sexual comedy because I believe you can put some knowledge in between all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How we lose an election? Impossible.
You know what I love? Is that we can turn on the TV and see you on there talking shit with Sharon Osbourne and all them. And then you can come on our show and kick with us and eat fish and shrimp and chicken and shit. See, that's how the shit supposed to be.
From JJ, now.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you forget where you come from,
You know where that shit come from?
that's where you lose it all. Because then you assimilate into somebody else's world and lifestyle.
Hey, JJ's until long, boy. That bitch used to be rapping corona.
No, I'm cool in the game.
I gotta go. Yeah, I'm finna swoop. I gotta swoop to a few places. Don't you swoop me? I'm in your city. Won't you come and shoot me? Don't you come and shoot me?
Or a strong woman in a strong business, right? Why we alone? What's up?
Why y'all alone? I don't know.
Because y'all don't trust them.
I don't know if I would want to be alone.
I think women get to see men be men on the entertainment industry. They see men being men so much that they can't really trust them.
I feel like y'all be
They
swapping out
see too much shit.
Right.
What? Like y'all expect you full of broad out the audience?
Yeah.
I don't pull dudes out the audience.
But what I'm saying is,
I don't pull the finest dudes, the Mike Epps store. I'd like to thank you, Mike Epps. I pulled a baby DeBarge. This boy was young and pretty.
hold up, you think we gonna agree with you later when we go down?
Dang, I
Sure,
thought
we
you
getting them niggas.
I told her yesterday. Came early.
Drug dealers, football players, even football players, even the police.
I do, because I will walk up on a dude. So what you doing after that?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But also,
That Cuba do me like that. Dominican Republic. Remember we went to Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about literally what saw me at the little pool party. We walking by. And she was like, hey, I was like, what's happening? And she was like, where you finna go? I'm like, she was in that bitch. She was like, wanna go with me? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hey, I tell you, hey, listen. Bitch, we in Dominican Republic, bitch, I will do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dance and play it out, but I'm like, do you ain't looking for no folks? She's like, come on. My little hotel right here, brother. I'm like, hey, where you at?
So then when you woke up, what happened?
Tore that ass up. Tore that ass up. That fucking pool party.
Yeah, right.
Finna knock grandma's boots loose.
That's it. Don't let the gray hair stop you, youngin. Don't let these little gray hair stop you, youngin.
It was nice. The sun was out.
He was in the pool party. I came back to the pool party like, hey, boy, he old.
I ain't pull nothing.
Really? He told me, what they think like? I'm like, man, get some old bitch like him. They going.
I ain't pull nothing.
But then she let you stay.
No, we went back to the festivities.
It ain't the type of thing where you even want to stay.
It wasn't that. It was like, okay.
What's wrong with Sheryl?
It was part of the festivities. We was there.
He's a freak on and freak out of
Then
there.
you know the show got like little pool
Freak on,
party,
get the
they
freak
had
on.
the pool party. This is part of the festivities.
Give him a freak on and get the freak on.
I'm doing that. The festivities. Yeah, it was free. Come on. She
shit.
she saw me perform and it was like, pool party, youngin. It was like she whispered and I heard. She was like, but what you doing?
So y'all did handle your business and then you went back to
Oh, we had a minute. She put a swim trunk on. I was like, look at dirty bitch. Ain't even get no back. That's what I was trying to ask you.
She ain't bush. She ain't did nothing. She ain't put no soap in no water.
Get this dirty bitch up.
Own business. You need to judge.
Right back to the pool, bro.
No, you need to judge.
She locked that door and walked with me.
No, smelling like DC young fuckers. I know that smell, bitch. What are you doing? No.
As they get, yeah. Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah, nah, bro. That's how you get.
You don't mind if I take a bath in your tub? That's the old bitch right now.
Fuck around and jump in the comments. That ain't true.
This when 19 first go around. Like, she was just like how you said you gonna walk up and run up on a nigga.
So maybe she
Why she ran up on shit like, we good?
know what she want.
She like, come on now, I ain't finna play with you now. Then what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
We gonna do what we gonna do.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need to take a bath after I walk out this motherfucker now.
I ain't even got to play.
Somebody need to do it some strong. Put some lotion on your legs. You're looking ashy on one side. That's nasty.
She talking about
Crazy part
this.
about it, as I'm leaving, I see her talking to the nigga.
This feeling good. She ain't get a dish. You dummy, you the pull. Do without a tool. Dummy, you.
You already got laid off the job. And the pool party ain't even over.
He ain't put me to take no shot.
No.
He ain't do shit. I'm gonna get his other half for pussy.
That's right. And you said you gonna knock the lining out or something. I still got half a line left over. I got half a line.
Right. Get what you want. You got what you want.
That's right.
I still some of this pussy left over.
Man, I tried to do it tonight. Yeah. Tip my baby, man.
Nah, yeah.
Not enough.
Well, all questions asked.
We good?
All questions asked. Happy? Y'all happy?
Oh, yeah. That's what we wanted. We wanted you to come in here.
All questions asked.
Hey, we have fun. Now, and then if you wanna do it,
Alright.
Which I
Walk up by there. All y'all finna see is my
We're
ass.
not running
Whoa, she ready to
3
get the fuck off.
shows in one night.
No.
Different versions of this setup. You put your DJ in, put your comics in, and run 3 of these one night. Like if you're gonna do homecoming, do 3 homecomings one night in 3 different locations. So you making money while you making money. You got the apparatus. Why y'all not there?
Oh, shit. Put that shit together. Produce that shit.
Absolutely. And get it sponsored from somebody. Right? And y'all making money while you making money.
That's what I'm trying to do anyway.
Yeah.
Make some money while I'm making some
World domination.
Passive
That's what it's all about.
income is all I want.
Absolutely.
But ain't all I
After I
want.
already
That's
made
some.
some money,
That's
the money that I
imperative.
made, that was making me money. That started making the money. And then the money that I made while I was making money, it just go back into some more money that I made.
That's it.
And then I'm still making money. At the same time, I got money that's made already. So I can literally make money if I had already made some money.
That's real. That's fine.
So now I gotta go make some money so some money can be made.
They're real talk.
That's real.
Like that boy Reggie
That's-
Ball said,
that's
yo.
exactly what
Fuck
it
you,
is.
come on. You.
I'm gonna go take a bath.
Well, look, that's your first time
I
starting
ain't
to
even
do
take
that.
no bath.
But don't let it be your last.
Don't do that.
Hold up before you go. When you take your bath, we got you another outfit. That's for after your.
What is this? I think it's
You dummy.
yeah. I'm a full shot.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy DC on Fly.
Hope y'all enjoyed y'allself, man, with another one. You know.
You want Rasta?
Y'all subscribe. Hit that subscribe if you could. If you would. Hey, hit that like if you enjoyed yourself. Go hit that. Hit them playlists on my page, man. Got plenty of shit. Don't know what this regard. This bitch, she got a scoot, I'm tired of the talk. It's my nephew B there. Something like a spark. Jigging out a suit, Christopher Dart. Want me a bitch professional, leave her ass in the parking lot. Yeah, I run up a bag, but hell no, I'm talking a lot. Back then I'm broke, but like a movie, had to change the plot. Niggas talking like they in the league, but all they really do is flop. Gon' get away, you tryna get it. Bitch, gon' get away, you tryna get it, bitch. Bitch, gon' get away, you tryna get it. Gon' get away, you tryna get it, bitch. One from one, no sidewalks, can end up in no ditch. Don't do her no better, won't fulfill the shit. Need one more ingredient left for the sauce, all I need is a hint. Don't Lived up on the damn news, tryna fuck around with my blues. Had to put the whole world on snooze, so locked in, we can't lose. Whole lot of chameleon activity in the vicinity. Don't know how to act when I'm next to big bad, just can't let them get to me. Don't get away, he tryna get it. Please don't get away, he tryna get it, bitch. Don't get away, he tryna get it. Don't get away, he tryna get it, bitch. Go play that shit, man. I would love for the love. I would love for the love. I would love for your love. I don't know why my motherfucking thing motherfucker ain't gonna do that shit though, but we got a lot of things approaching. I want y'all to be on standby. I want y'all to do nothing like that. These man make them damn cry. Then hit the playlist. 5 out of 5.
It'd be quite dumb if you to think I wouldn't follow through. Pull up same you lasagna, cheese under the roof. Little mama said she wanna feel me in the roof. Big roof, we got blazes hitting out the roof. Got some dudes on the lead, don't know what to do. You said the truth, but the fruit she giving me the fruit. It was finger looking good, she don't need a do. It'd be dumb of you to pull up with the without a tool. It'd be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you.
Bitch. If you can reach it, you can grab it. Dre hop, I'm a savage. Learn how to pro hop. I ain't never hopscotch.
When I touch my jury,
That's a hot pot.
swinging through the jungle.
Finna go and make a monkey now.
Even daddy, they kill on the ground and nigga on the spot. Only when it's necessary.
Can't believe it's beef for that.
Shit, we doing literally. You gon' have to read about it.
He was on like literally, but they don't need a weaver back.
It'd be dumb of you.
Boy, that shit would be dumb of you.
It'd be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you. Boy, that shit would be dumb of you. It'd be dumb of you.
Go fuck with the playlist, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Dub. Don't be dub now. Go on, man. Hey, hit this bitch one more time before I get up out of here, man. This bitch coming, but I need the raw ass visual to this.
The only thing I'm trying to figure out is why you on that same old ass shit. I just pulled up to the building, I just switched my fit. Got my ID card from NASA, I'm in the spaceship. I'm the true space kid, I exchange these reds.
Oh, live that boy.
That you seduce every man, this time you won't seduce me. That's okay, my snack preference Frito-Lay. That's okay, you left me so stuck up in the rain. Now I can't kick it with you, my stairs ain't close to the crib. Surrounded by high-tech gadgets, still put bucks when you hit big patches. Cause you wrapped up like fashions, way too busy.
Living in the past tense, I'm mad.
Cause the little nigga make little shit look high fancy. Ain't nonchalant, ain't casual. Don't mind what's up in my cabinet. We stack it up gradual. I made a graduate, but I can't oversaturate. Cause this flavor unlimited. You don't get it, big. Your demise will be imminent. These rounds be infinite. You look Clark Kent. About shit, run around trying to start shit.
I run up a 10 on the dirty carpet, feeling so exhausted while performing arts. Remember days riding down the streets in the shopping cart. The way she singing on the mic, she must be trying to top the charts. She told me that I got the keys, remember playing Kingdom Hearts. Ain't talking about birds and bees, spread the birds bees all over where she work.
Why you on that same old ass shit?
I'm brittle, y'all be smooth, man. I got a lot of shit on the way for me and the guys, me and the family.
I'm the true space kid. I exchange these rings.
Love.